All right, so it's already here. January just finished last night, and here we are. Here we are. February. Happy 1st. February 2023. 1st of February. Wow. Can't believe it's already here. This is crazy. So this is the shortest month. Shouldn't expect much. If all of the longer months were flying by so fast, then this one's just gonna be crazy. I just I don't know what to say about this month. It's like, okay, you have. I'm looking at the calendar right now. You have literally what 3, 4 events. Hold on. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 events. From the second, which is Groundhog Day, you have Lunar New Year. Who even makes up this stuff? Who celebrates this stuff? You have Valentine's. Okay, so Groundhog is the second. Lunar New Year is the 12th. Yeah, Valentine's on the 14th. 15th is President's Day. And then Wednesday is Ash. Wednesday the 17th. You have Ash Wednesday. And then that's it. And the whole thing about BHM, like, I'm not really for this month. Like, yeah, I do want it, but this month, like, why does it have to be in the shortest month? I'm looking at the background with it, right? And it's saying because Woodson, someone named Woodson, right, chose a week in February because of Abraham Lincoln, who has his birthday. In February, right? February 12th. Wow. And Frederick Douglass was born enslaved, didn't know his actual birthday, and chose. I mean, they're saying that he chose to celebrate it on the 14th of February. But do we really know for a fact that happened? Like, I'm not buying this. Like, sometimes it's like they're saying, hey, you don't have no choice but to choose this month, whatever. We get it. You don't have, back then they didn't really have the paperwork and all that stuff, right? No one was really checking for that. It's just grabbing people and bringing them over to the US and all that stuff. Like, I'm not buying that one. I feel like they told them, hey, like, it has to be in this particular month. I don't think he chose it. I'm not buying it. I feel like they should have a recall, like a redo, like, yo, let's try and find something, right? A better month, something to celebrate this holiday. Like, it's crazy. But other than that, like, that's that's a story for another day. That's something very different. One different video, not this one, but I wanted to talk about this show. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wicked. It's all sorts of things. And I know a lot of people were talking about it, but MiLf MaNoR, like that show is something else. I'm looking at not looking at it, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I mean, it's one thing just for mothers to go on dates, and like single mothers to go on dates and stuff. It's a whole different ball game when their sons are there, like, and involved in the whole thing. Oh man! So they did something similar. Excuse me. So they did something similar. When was this? I don't think it was last year. Was it last year? Or the year before? Where they had siblings going on dates. So you have a bunch of siblings gather up, and they had to stay in this hotel and sleep in the same bed and all that stuff. And then when they get used to and accustomed with everyone, anyone could switch up, right? If they wanted, they could switch up and go in someone else's bed and sleep with them and all that stuff. And some of the brothers were protective over their sisters and all that stuff. Say, hey, oh, you can't go sleep in that guy's bed. That guy can't come sleep in our bed, in that bed, whatever. Like, so they took it up a notch, and it's like mothers and sons have to stay in the same rooms, and then I don't know what's gonna happen later on, but so far it's just 3 episodes, and oh my gosh, like this is ridiculous. This is crazy. So I get it. The whole mothers, and a bunch of them was talking about, okay, I just want to feel desired. I want to feel wanted. All that stuff. I want to be pursued, like different stuff like that. And they just don't just want to be construed as just maternal, like, oh, like the old ways of how they used to do things, like the mothers are just supposed to stay home and have children, and take care of the house. And like, they don't want none of that, right? They want to be different. They want to be viewed different. They want to be valued more. They want they want different stuff, right? So it's like the show is saying, hey, this person isn't just gonna stay home, feed the babies, take care of the house. Like, this person is a woman. This person is beautiful. This person is supposed to be valued, right? And in such a way, this person is supposed to be desirable, desired, a sexual being, like, they're not just people that just like stay home or stay in one place or whatever and just do whatever they're told. Like, they do their own thing. They they get out, they have fun, different stuff like that. I understand from one point, and I understand from the other point as well, where it's like, at first it was okay. With the first episode, I'm like, okay, so okay, you have a bunch of them gathering up. They're starting to talk to each other and all that stuff, and all of them are like, where are the guys? Where are the younger guys? Because society mostly view an older gentleman pursuing a younger woman and all that stuff as a norm. But when it comes to an older woman pursuing a younger guy, they kind of frown upon it. They don't accept it as much as they do with the older guy dating a younger woman, right? So with the show, it's like, okay, let's let's switch it up. Let's try something different. And some of them are more outgoing than others, so it's like you'll see a little bit of insecurities here and there, but when they go on dates and different stuff like that, it's like they're talking a little bit. And I understand from one point where she's saying, okay, I don't want to just go out pursuing people. Like I've been there, done that, right? In my younger days and all that stuff. And now I'm older, I'm like, I want to be pursued and view that in a certain light, in a certain way. She want to be desirable, right? And all that stuff. And and the other guy who's not compatible at all, he's like, oh, I want someone to pursue me. Listen, didn't you just hear the woman just say she want to be pursued and desired and all that stuff? So it's like a lot of there's a lot of different things going on, a lot of different opinions, a lot of different people, right? So all mixed into one pot. I wonder how they did the selection process, like seriously, like how did they choose these specific people to be on the show? Like it's crazy because you have all these different personalities all mixed into one, and I know next week is gonna be insane because of the preview and stuff that they had for it. I'm just like, yo, oh, what's gonna happen, right? And then this one, Paola. So there's some names I definitely remember. So Paola and her son, she did not want the other woman to date her son because she's too extravagant. Like she's too outgoing and all that stuff. Like she says that she's not his type, and he doesn't want him to date her. And at first the guy was all rebellious, like, oh, I want to date whoever I want to date and all that stuff. And then later on, it's like they were like, because they were Latino, or was it Hispanic Latino? They were speaking Spanish and all that stuff, and the woman that was pursuing him, she got offended when they were speaking a different language other than English, and then from there it kind of blew up, and after that he kind of like backed off, like, oh, I don't know if I want to pursue her anymore, I don't want her pursuing me anymore or whatever. So he kind of like backed up a little bit, and she noticed that. But she herself is like, okay, you know what, if you're gonna be that way, if you're gonna act like a scared little kid, like, I'm not even gonna continue pursuing you. Like, it's not even worth it if that's the way you're gonna react and all that stuff. And she went to someone else. Like, I don't even know. Like I said, next week is gonna be crazy because they showed that she pursuing the other guy was going a little bit overboard, like actually going to his room and all that stuff while his mother's like I said, like, this is just weird, this is crazy. I wouldn't be part of something like this. Like, I don't know, like, nah, this is it's not something I would do. Hmm. I don't know about you guys. I wouldn't do that. What do you think? What do you think about the show? Comment down below. I want to talk about it more, but definitely have to get going. Man, today was crazy because man, oh man, I had so much to do, and plus you have this. I have not you, me. I have all those bills and stuff to get ready to pay and all that stuff. Ugh. I hate the first week of every month. It's like all this responsibilities, adult responsibilities, and all that stuff you have to do. Mm. Adulting is hard. Adulting is fun, right? But it's just sometimes you're like, I wish I could go back in time. Like seriously, all this stuff, all these problems that you all the stuff that you thought was hard and worrisome, bothersome, and all that when you're younger, like, it does not compare when you get older. Like, seriously, it's a cakewalk. Because when you get older, there's so much more you have to deal with. Just even thinking about it, starting to get me upset. Especially if you don't do it the right way, right? But if you do it right, start off on the right foot when you're younger, it will be smooth sailing when as you get older. But if you don't do it right the first time around, 16, 17, 15, thinking 14, and starting 15, 16, 17, 18, like, you're good. But if you're only gonna start like when you're in your 20s and or in your 30s, like, come on, like late 20s, early 30s, like, it's not gonna be pleasant. You'll still get the job done, but it's like, yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit longer, like, to get to that point where you're comfortable and all that stuff. So just trust me, do it while you're young. Do everything while you're young. Don't wait until you're older to do stuff. This one is longer. I wanted to start doing things a little bit differently in addition to what I have in store for you guys, because I feel like just saying, hey, happy first, that's shouldn't fly, it shouldn't fly. There have been a lot of shows I've been watching and stuff, and when I start talking about different stuff like that, but it's like when you're in the zone, when you're in your binging mode, and you watch it, it's like, I don't want to stop. I don't want to talk about it right now, but yeah, I definitely want to talk about, like, seriously. I want to talk about different stuff and everything, but like I said, time will tell. Hold on. I was just watching the thing. I'll give you guys a little rundown on different stuff here and there, but like, I don't know. I don't know dates. Don't even quote me on anything. And yeah, I think that's it for now. What other show is good right now? I pure drama. I'm not picking up anything, but different stuff here and there. I remember. So there are a few shows that stopped a little bit as they were, I don't know if they were in production making the stuff or just trying to figure out a date to release some new stuff. But we'll talk about that on another video game. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.